Yes, sir.
In the building, live in the building.
We live, baby.
All right. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna share the page out with the family.
We got Showtime in the building.
You already know.
Big.
Peace, peace. Let's share it out.
Yes,
Let the
sir.
family come on in.
Welcome to. Yes, sir. What you say, Show?
I'm just sharing it on the page. So we
Okay.
good, we good. Everybody, peace. Everybody coming in. Just sharing it on the page, getting us out there, getting the word.
Big step, big step.
All right, we good to go. My brother, how you feeling? What's going on?
Man, I'm blessed, dog. I feel good. Had an amazing Thanksgiving.
Oh
You
yeah,
did. Ate plenty of food. You know, I bought some plant-based dishes.
that's what's
You
up.
dig what I'm saying? I had the oyster mushrooms, the meatballs. You dig the plant-based brisket.
Okay,
Man, it
okay.
was a good turnout.
That's what's up, man. That sounds real good. Real good.
So how was your Thanksgiving, man?
Oh man, it was real good, real good. The fam, we linked up. I was letting my people know, man, it's always pretty good when you could we were fortunate enough to be able to meet with my parents, all my siblings, everybody alive and well and still in good health, man. For me being the oldest of five, I feel pretty good, man. My mom and dad still in pretty good health, and we were able to link. So, man, that's always a good time for me, man. I love it. I enjoy it. You know.
Hey, man, that's big facts right there, man. Shout out to the family, dog. Shout out to Showtime, man. Listen, we had a amazing Thanksgiving, man. Just things to be grateful for. And so like just some of the stuff that I was grateful for was just to see my family. And I'm just grateful for just having a good time, being able to be off work, to see everybody, chill, talk, just kind of check in with everybody, see what's going on. Everybody got so much going on with working. We don't really get the time to just kind of sit back and just ask, like, how. So just everybody telling their side of the story, everybody telling me what's going on. So it's it was a good thing. It was a good feeling. It was a real good feeling. It did. So hold on one second. I think my microphone muted. Um, how important it is, especially when it comes to time management and just to kind of break things down a little bit. You did because what I've been hearing a lot, especially during Thanksgiving, is what I hear most of is everybody's so busy. Everybody's so busy they don't really have time to do this. They ain't got time to do that. All I hear is they working, they coming back home, then they go back to sleep, they get back up working. So it sounds like they busy, but in actuality, it's not busy. You're just doing stuff. You look up and it's late at night. You like, dang, it's time to go to bed. You dig? So it's more so about like the time management, the stuff that we could be doing in the time that we have. We only have 24 hours in a day. But to be honest with you, we really only have 16 because we sleeping for 8. You dig? So really, you got 16 hours in a day. So how you gonna make the best out of your 16 hours that we got on during the day? Because we know it gets dark it quicker, so it makes it seem like we really don't have all day. You dig?
Yeah.
So like some of the things that I've been realizing, especially since it gets dark quicker, that means it's the sun rises a little bit earlier. So that means it'd be better to like wake up in the morning, do stuff to get things going. Like this morning, like I woke up, got my blood going, doing push ups, sit ups, jumping jacks, all that. You dig? So that's just one thing that I've been kind of doing to wake up so that way I feel better going throughout the day. I got time to get up in the morning, make my videos, post, and then keep it pushing. Get ready, get my food. I'm gone, working. You dig? Even doing work, still doing stuff, keeping busy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just sitting there not doing anything. Even when I get off, making time for the gym. Already, I gotta be there this time, and this time. So I get off, I know I gotta cook, get done with that, clean up, just kind of running through some basic stuff. But that's time management. Just little stuff like that. Having a calendar, just keep it organized. Little stuff like that, man, was important when I started using Google Calendar. Having little time slots, you know what I'm saying? Filling everything out and just kind of keeping it consistent and following it using discipline. I
That's
think
what's
that was
up.
the best thing to help me out, man, when it comes to time management. I didn't even use Google Calendar like that unless it was
Mm.
just something going on. But for my daily tasks, when I started to do more, add that into that, it then kind of made me see the times that I have. So if someone says, "Hey, what are you doing such and such day?" First thing I'm doing, I'm looking at the calendar. It's gotta have a free slot there, or it's something that may be going on I may have forgot about, but it's on the calendar. So it's easy for me to kind of stay on point when it comes to my time management to be more intentional about what I'm doing.
That's right. That's right. I like that. I like that. And make sure they catch that too. I was just about to ask you, man, what are some of those ways that some of those ways and maybe tools and tips that you can offer that helps you stay so organized? Because one thing I wanted to add just recently, something I heard I want to share is you're most likely not necessarily overwhelmed. Like sometimes I know for me personally, I try to do a lot of tasks. I feel like God puts on my heart a lot of things. And I heard once and it made a lot of sense. You're not overwhelmed necessarily, you're just unorganized. So some of those tools, like you said, for you was that Google Calendar. Man, I caught that right off the bat because I was about to ask you, well, if someone asks us, well, how do you stay so, committed to that schedule, and you mentioned that, well, the Google Calendars helped me. The Google Calendars was a lifesaver. For me, I actually have a pad right here. I love that pad and pen. I'm old school. I was born in the 80s, 88. So for me, I always used to see my dad with a notepad and I write down all my tasks, for the day. If it may be the night before, I'll write down all my tasks that I want to accomplish. Getting to the gym. So that way I have the time. So like you said, if you got 24 hours of the day, there you go. Realistically, I like it. Yeah, yeah. We got the new logo going. Yeah, the new designs. Everything is let's go. But but yeah, man, just if you already kind of know if you have some structure to that 16, some people I've heard people, if I think eight is on a that's probably on average of about roughly about what we're sleeping. So for the most of us, we have that other 16. What are you doing with it? Eight of it, some of us are Monday through Friday. We're probably doing some work. If you're fortunate, you get to fluctuate with that, but that leaves you about eight more that you can use to you. Eight more that you can use to be 8, 16, 24. Yeah, make sure I do my math right. But eight more that you can be productive with. And like I said, for me, man, I have all the time. I may want to shoot to the bank, write that in there, or shoot to the gym, I write that in there, or work on a Rise and Rise Academy project for the app, I write that in there. So I make sure I can get everything done. But I feel like if I just have all those tasks, like you said, man, and I don't have either that Google Calendar to help me structure these tasks, or there's Notepad to help me structure this task, whatever it is that can help you get a little bit more organized, that's what I feel like is going to help you kick you to the whole nother, kick you and your life to a whole nother level. And that's with fitness, that's with business, that's with everything. Kobe can attest for it too. That organization is key. I think that definitely took me to a whole nother level. And to your point too, man, I'm looking at some other apps. Like I said, man, I'm old school. I like to write it. I like to write it. My man Eric Thomas say, "People forget, paper remembers," and I feel like I committed to memory when I write that down. Man, something happens. That psychological process when you put that pad to the pen. So for me, that's a great tool to help me stay organized. It's just writing it down, seeing it. Can't hear you. Can you hear me? It's on the mute. On the mute on my end. Let me see.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can't even hear you on the screen. Yeah, I can't even hear you on the screen.
Yo, yo. You good?
You good to go.
Okay. All right, that's a bit. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, you gave some good topics and tasks on those because yo, even though I still write stuff down. Like that's why I keep a journal. You did like it's so important, man, to how you can transform your life just by staying organized. I write so much down, dog. Like you wouldn't even believe. Like when it comes to planning, just so I can even show y'all, like it could be something small as a get out of debt. You can write that down so you could some tactics that you can use for time management to get out of debt is something so small as like cooking every day instead of going out every day. You could also do like I don't know, work a part time job, to get out of debt. You know what I'm saying? And these are the days I'm free. You can I don't even know, man. Cut off your cable. You know what I'm saying? You're not watching TV like that. You know what I'm saying? Just but writing it down just makes it real, like you said. And just keeping it real. And so I look at this journal, man, and I look at some of the stuff that I've already completed. Like, bro, I done went through like 10 pages already, and you wouldn't believe it. The stuff that I wrote down already completed.
Yep, yep. See how
It's
that works?
wild, though. 'Cause, like you go back and look and say, man, you know what? I've done so much. Like I'm gonna tell you what's even wild, bro. Like one of the things I wrote down was to start the Rise and Rise Academy, and that's what it is. You did, and other small stuff, man. Just different supplements, looking them up, doing research, writing the stuff down. I was checking them off the list. Completing courses, I finished that up, and there's key actions and this is all time management. When you have a goal, you want to have your key actions. You know what I'm saying? How will this be measured? You know what I'm saying? What type of sacrifices are you going to make to get to this goal? You know what I'm saying? And how will this type of things improve your life? This what helps get the passion going. That's what's going to help you keep that fuel. So when you wake up in the morning, if you don't feel like doing it, well, guess what? This is gonna keep you on task. When you wake up, it's like, oh, wait a minute, I know what I'm doing this for. You did. So, and when you have that time, I take time to even look at my schedule so I can know what to do, and then write everything out to stay organized, to stay on task. Even give myself a whole, even a time frame for that time management. So if let's just say I'm everyday worker and I don't work out, where can I fit my workout in my daily tasks, weekly tasks, monthly tasks, and so forth? That's why you get that journal. Write it out. What's your goal? Okay, my goal is to work out 3 days a week. Cool. Let's get a calendar. So even in my journal, I have a calendar. So literally, I can have it to where it's like, okay, I can work out Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. All right. So what are those times looking like? Okay, I know I go to work from 8 to 5. I get off. I gotta go home. But guess what? That might be holding me back. So why don't I just take my clothes with me in the gym? Take my clothes with me to work in a book bag, leave it in the car, go straight to the gym after that. There you go. That's your time scale. That's your time slot. So you ain't got no excuse. Time management, right there. Knowing what you already have, seeing it, and it don't matter. Like you said, you can write it down. Shoot, you can use an app. I use my Google Calendar app all the time. You did. So you have to write down your Google. You have to write down your calendar. Literally, what you do. If you're working, what's your time? What time you get up? I get up at 6 a.m. What time you got to be at work? 8 o'clock. What time you need to leave? I need to leave by 7 o'clock. You got 1 hour before you get out that door. What you gonna do? You can do some sit-ups right there. Get up, shower, do what you gotta do. You can take that. You can take out 30 minutes right there, depending on how quick you can get ready. You dig? So it's looking at what you have, what type of sacrifices are you willing to make to get to your goals. All of that is 5 minutes for me. You dig? And so I didn't even think about it until I kind of wrote it down, so I can literally see my schedule. So that way I know what I can and can't make adjustments to, because we all make adjustments. Everybody makes adjustments. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's just one thing I do, man. So I keep my journal too, just like you, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And you hit a good point to writing as well, man. That process when you get to X that thing off, man, that process, that how it feels in my heart, just knowing when I got 10 things that I wrote down last night that I was gonna accomplish today, and I accomplished all 10 things and was able to write, three more things down because I organized my day. What normally would have looked like overwhelming day when I write it down. And like you said, man, I love it, man. I want to remind the people, to anybody that may catch this video, that process, that's it's an endorphin pump, the process in itself, knowing that, okay, well, today I said I was going to get to the gym at 9 o'clock. I got to the gym at 9 o'clock. Like you said, if I have a part-time job, I got to my part-time job. I took my clothes with me. I was able to flow and put that X mark. Man, I love the X mark. I keep that in my journal too, man, those days, so I can just go back through and motivate myself and remind myself that, man, if you write this stuff down, you can accomplish that. Think about that for a second. With us organizing and time management, if you really wanted to do something, if you wanted to make a change in your life, if you just started writing things down that you feel like you could accomplish every day, think about that. Think, where would you be? We got literally about 31 days till we see a new year. This is a great time. This is a perfect time to just start writing some goals down. Get a little bit more organized. Organize your time. Really believe in yourself. Watch all the videos that we've done every Wednesday. I feel like can help you. We spoke about accountability. We spoke about, portion sizes. We spoke about so many different goals that you can just write down and really organize. If these are goals that you wanted, if these are things that, we've spoken about some things and you felt like, man, I'm ready to commit, meal prepping, whatever it is, go ahead and try to write those goals down, write them down and see what it feels like. I challenge you the next 31 days, write something down every day. But what I recommend is you want to write it down the day before. So go ahead tonight. Let's go ahead and think about some things when we log off tonight. Let's go ahead and think, how can we organize our day better to get in? If it's a workout, we get in that workout. For me, I put that workout. That workout is prioritized. So, for me, I normally have that at the top. We get off of work, boom, let's go ahead and knock that workout in so we feel good. We can hit everything else. Boom, let's schedule some time to just plan, some time for our future, some family time. So whatever your time is, I challenge you to write it down and experience the gratification that it feels when you accomplish your goal and you're able to just say, oh shoot, I did that. Oh shoot, went to work. Oh shoot, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You know, your goals, where you at? What can you accomplish? What's one more thing that you can write on your journal? One more thing that you can put in your calendar? One more task that you can try to add on that you may have been procrastinating or putting off. So
Oh, that's big. Yo, man, that's you giving away the game right there, dog.
yeah,
So
no
ain't
no
really
other
too much
way.
more to add on top of that. That's real. What it that's little time management right there. And I'll even add on top of that. Know your time wasters. You know your time wasters, man. If you know you scrolling on Facebook and it's not really doing anything for you, that's a time waster. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get organized with the procrastination. We just gotta stop it. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be, it don't have to be social media. You can just be sitting there, be senseless TV or whatever. I mean, I'm just saying, whatever you know your time waster is, manage it, lessen them, so you can make more time for things that's gonna get you to where you want to go. You did. We're not perfect, but we have to plan out your days every day. Prioritize our days, prioritize our weeks, prioritize our months. There's other tools out here, man. Like you said, the Google Calendar. That's a tool. Pick up a journal. That's a tool. We have so many tools out here. I'm not gonna say we have no excuse, but I mean, it is what it is. I remember this is one thing that helped me out big time, man. There's a guy who we talked about procrastination, and he said, there's always gonna be things that happen during your day. You dig? So like, you might be working, something might, somebody might text you like, hey, I need da 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 da. So sometimes we put things on the back burner, we forget about them. So we could do one or two things. We could a write it down and set a time to do it later, or if it takes 2 minutes, just go ahead and do it. Knock out the way and continue working or doing whatever you was doing. That way we can go ahead and just get things done in a better way. Time management is just a lot to do with prioritization. Knowing what's important, knowing what's top priority, what falls in line to that. We already know what happens. Sometimes you might have some emergencies here and there. You might have some fires to put out. Okay. If it's gonna take a long time, let me finish what I got to do. I'll get to that when I finish. You did. It's like setting a boundary to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or like you said, if it's gonna take 2 minutes, knock it out. Just go ahead and knock it out real quick. Set a timer. Man, I remember I was so I was so strict on myself. If I knew, okay, I can take 2 minutes, or if I wasn't sure but I know I could do it quick, I'll set a timer. Boom. 2 minutes. I'm working, I'm working. Once 2 minutes is over, if I don't finish, hey, let me finish this. It didn't take, it's gonna take a little longer. Let me get to that. That helps me stay organized, but that also helps somebody else to say, okay, maybe I can finish the rest of it. So you don't have to worry about it. Now you get your time back. You dig? So it's more so just about setting a boundary, being intentional, being honest about what we have going on, and setting our days and our times, like in our hours, more intentional so we can manage them better. And like I said, these are nothing but tools. Nothing but tools we can use to help us manage our time better so we can get to the gym. And even when we get to the gym, use your time. We go a little deeper. What are you doing in the gym? For that 1 hour, 10 minutes of what? Cardio. 10 minutes of what? Because you got to think about it. If in 60 minutes, you got six, you got 6 times of 10 minutes. So you can break down a whole workout just like that. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, all the way to six. That's 60 minutes. 10 minutes of chest, 10 minutes of biceps, 10 minutes of triceps, 10 minutes of cardio, 10 minutes of legs. It's a whole workout, 60 minutes. And you can even break it down even more. 2 minutes, all the way to 10. So it takes you 5 times to get to 2 minutes. So you can do 5 things in 2 minutes. In that 2 minutes, strength training. In the other 2 minutes, go for reps. In the next 2 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Just go for stagnation, go for eccentric workout. You just play with the top. You know what I'm saying? So that's another way of using your time better. So not just managing your time, but having the best time. So being intentional about the time that you're there. So you're not wasting any minute. Every minute is dedicated to that work. Because I know a lot of times you see people go to the gym, what they doing? Taking pictures, wasting time. They're not even getting a full workout of it. And then you
Yeah,
working
yeah,
backwards without that. So we already know where that goes. So not just managing your time, but not wasting the time that you had. You know what I'm saying? We got to go all the way in on everything we do. And again, that comes from time management, being organized, getting away with all the procrastinations, and stop wasting the time. I think all of these
yeah,
are really great tactics, to be honest with
yeah, yeah. I think I mentioned it last week when we spoke about discipline. A buddy of mine was in the gym. You know, he was saying he peaked me, man, and just how I stay so focused and keyed in on my workout. Um, and just speaking about those distractions, he was like, man, I always end up, excuse me, on the phone. Excuse me, I got my water. I'm a little dry, but yeah. So he was just speaking about just having that phone and always having something that's distracting him. And part of how I can go in there is because I have that plan, like you mentioned. I manage my time. If I only have an hour and a half that, you know, I'm going to be in the gym, I'm already thinking, I'm coming in thinking, like you said, man, I got to hit these biceps. I got to work, you know, for me, I'm one of the type, I visualize my workouts the night before. So I kind of know, okay, this is my body parts I want to go in and attack for the next day. And these are the machines that I want to hit. You know, this is how I want to warm up. This is how I want to cool down. So like you said, if I'm in there for 60 minutes, okay, 10 minutes, maybe warming up. So we got the body of our workout is going to be about 40 minutes because we're going to use the other 10 minutes to possibly cool down, do a little core workout at the end. You know, so we have 40 minutes in the body of our workout. So, you know, for me, I'm not even thinking about, okay, let me check my TikTok. Occasionally, you know, I'll try to record one of my sets, you know, but still, like you said, man, that time management is really important because there are those all sorts of distractions, you know, and that's with everything. That's not just with our time in the gym, with our time at home. You mentioned, you know, I wanted to highlight that and make sure we understand that. That will kill our time, you know. So part of the, excuse me, you know, these tools that we're given, I want you really to listen up. Make sure we take them in and apply them.
Yeah, that's real. Yo, I think you said it best, man. So you yeah, that's time management, y'all. So, you know, this was a good video, man, because this is perfect for, you know, around this time of year. Everybody says the same stuff. New year, new me. And you already know most of that they do for a month. March get here, they done. We know how it is. Y'all, if y'all listening, don't let that be you. Don't let that be you, man. Come on. Make this a real deal thing. You know, make that commitment and stick to it. You know, worst case scenario, man, start small. You dig? Even if it's going to the gym one day a week, it's a start. You dig? And managing that time. Just write out, I'm going to challenge everybody. Write out your day every single day from Sunday to Saturday. Write out everything from the time you go to work to the time you leave. What are you doing after that? You driving home. What are you doing when you get home? Take your clothes off. How long does that take? Just write out your days and look at it and just really see what you're doing. You'd be surprised how free you really are. You have time. Believe me. I challenge everybody. If y'all just write out your days, look at it, do something about that. Just write that first. Tap in with your boys in Rise Academy, man. Tap in with Showtime. Tap in with Kobe Jones. You dig what I'm saying? I just want to let y'all know, man. Look, we love y'all, man. This is a great segment. You dig? And I actually wanted to, I want to show my plant based brisket I made because everybody was asking me, man, like, well, how you make that brisket, man? Like, what you do about it? You dig? So I'm like, all right, well, I'll show you what it look like. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me show real quick. Ready? So yo, nobody believe me, but this is it. This is a plant based brisket.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Look just like regular barbecue. You did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look like regular meat. Man, that thing was good too, so.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
And that barbecue sauce was marinated in there, man.
Come on, come on. Make sure they tap in. If you're looking to get away from some of that red meat, man, I've been seeing a lot. My man
That
Kobe been
braised right
posting a
there, man.
lot.
Look,
Plant-based bag.
I'm talking
Been
about
posting a
barbecue, just
lot.
marinate your mouth. I'm talking about it tastes like you cut like a spare rib
Oh yeah. Let's go.
flavor. And that's how I know it was good. My coworker, he tried it. And I thought what it was. I didn't tell him. He know I do plant based mostly, right? So he was like, "Yo, it looks good." I was like, "You want to try it?" He was like, "You know what? Let me cut a piece of that, man." And he eats meat, dog. He was like, "I can do that." So
That's it.
now I know it tastes good. When somebody who eat meat say, "You know what? I can rock with that."
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah. Hey man, look, if y'all want that recipe, tap in with your boy. You dig what
You
I'm
already
saying?
know.
We gonna
They
make something
better
shake. We gonna make something shake, man. For sure.
they better
So
get that
man, look,
one.
we gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody's time. You did. We got December coming up. You know, we got holidays coming up. You dig. So let's stay consistent. I do challenge everybody, man. Go write out y'all schedules, man. You be surprised. Bring that schedule. Get your notebook. Get your calendar. Write it out, and really manage y'all's time this month. And just look how easy it is. And if y'all really interested in knowing what y'all can do now with that time, tap in. Give me a call. Get Showtime a call. We gonna work that with you. We right here with you because we done did it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we gonna get you right for 2023. I want to see everybody's time managed better.
Facts, facts. And I'll leave you with this, my last words. This is a great time. Like we both mentioned, we got literally 31 days, man. Tomorrow, starting tomorrow, 31 more days in this year. Think about how productive you can be if you wrote some stuff down. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. I believe in you. If you're watching this video, I believe you can accomplish whatever it is in your heart. You have to get personal. I highly recommend watch these videos because even as we do them, I realize, man, we're giving away some really good stuff. We're hitting some of those points in these videos. These podcast episodes are allowing us, me and Kobe, both to kind of bring out and brainstorm on the tools and techniques that we use. So if it helps us, I know it can help you all. Like he mentioned, we're giving that challenge. Grab your notepad, write it down. This is literally my favorite time of the year. I love the holidays, but even more, I love the fact that, just kind of subconsciously as a people, we start off, we get a fresh start. Not, the world doesn't change, nothing changes, but we always, down during that January time, we set those goals. So let's set some goals. Let's be better with our time. I feel like we can accomplish so much more. Your weight loss goals, your eating goals, your productivity goals, your work goals, your finance goals, if you manage that time. Peace.
Let's go, man. Hey, Showtime said it, Bob. Hey, man, when we faced with an obstacle, what we do?
We rise and rise, baby. Peace, peace.
Hey.
Have a good night.